Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget, my son, to include everyone. Exit light. Enter night. Good evening, YouTube. I'm back again for another toy review, and this time it's about bootleg toys from the 90s. Yes, bootleg action figures from the 90s. Back then, I was in high school and I was also in college. I spent most of my money on cassette tapes and rock and roll, heavy metal magazines, rock and roll stuff, teenager stuff. And I didn't have enough money to buy my own toys, or I even stopped looking at toys for some time. But back in my mind, I really wanted toys, even if I was looking at these magazines. So, yeah, the toys in the Philippines during that time were all crap. It was hard to find toys back then, and the only toys I could afford were bootleg toys. So let's put these rock and rhythm magazines to the side. First, we have from Spider-Man Classics line, we have Electro. Yep, here's a bootleg. These bootlegs kind of look good for their time, and sometimes if you compare them with actual toys from them, you might mistake them as authentic ones. So let's look at it, and this is his face. I'm Electro. And in the 90s, most of the toys were stuck in a weird pose. He's like always trying to take a crap. Okay, next, let's look at Spider-Man. This toy was based on the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. Yeah, arguably one of the best Spider-Man series. And take a look at his face. Yeah, you could see where the paint apps goes wrong. And in the back, he has a screw, and he's starting to discolor. His back has a different color than his pants. He has a nice ass. And he's also stuck in a permanent pose. Okay, next I got this one. It was a 2-pack. This one came with Doomsday. I already gave away the Doomsday from this, which this toy came from, and I still have, but because I already have an authentic one, let me get it. Okay, so here's the authentic Doomsday for a size comparison. Yeah, it's exactly the same size as the authentic one, but of course the paint apps are really bad. It's like Superman here is like wondering, what should I do? What should I do? Why am I wearing some kind of armor? Actually, this armor is canon. He used this costume in the Hunter Prey series, and even the 2-pack came with a comic book. And I'll try to show you next time on my next video that they tried to erase the DC logo. Okay, go there down Superman, and of course he can't stand properly. He's already stuck in another weird position. Okay, he can't stand. Okay, there. Next, from the Total Justice line, it's Doomsday. With this Doomsday, I know he's smaller than the authentic one, but he'll do. His face, yeah, as ugly as ever. The original one's ugly, but this guy's uglier. And this thing is permanently attached, and can only do that, but I like doing it. He can always hold Superman color. Yeah. Rah, rah, rah. Okay. Last was a 4-pack. I got all these Batman. I think these were based on the Dark Knight series from the 90s, I guess. I can't remember their names, But here, take a look at them. They're quite good. They are quite good. They're kind of convincing, but they all have screws in the back. And the back, you know, they kind of forgot how to apply the paint on the back. But front view, they're all good. Here's another Batman. These can come off, but I already used Mighty Bond because they keep on falling off. That's his face. Of course, screws in the back. And this was the time before they came with those blinding LED lights. Maybe because LED lights were not easy to come by back then. And not most toys don't have those kind of features. Okay. And last, here's my Robin. When I didn't own any authentic ones, these were displayed in my display area in my toy room. Okay, final thoughts for 90s. Yeah, these were good because they kind of look like the legit ones. But now, well, I don't know. Good to burn. I won't burn them because it seems they're part of history now. And that's all. So now subscribe for more.